Hi there and welcome to this session here that is called Embracing the Future. See, this year here has been quite a turmoil. A lot of things have happened. A lot of things have been going up and down. For a lot of people, their whole life has been changed radically over the last year here. And personally, I also found myself getting very, very affected by this situation here. At one point this year here, I was in a state of really deep despair, actually. I saw my entire teaching calendar go down the drain. I saw how a lot of my students were worried because of their financial situation. And personally also, I saw how everything could be taken away from me in just an instant. And this experience here altogether can really leave you terrified in so many ways. Although we know that nothing is for certain, although we know that everything can change, really experiencing it is absolutely different. So to be completely honest, I found myself at one point lying down on my living room floor and trying to calm myself down. So that experience left me terrified. But in that moment also, I came to think, why is it that I'm struggling so much right now? Why is it that I find myself feeling this way here and getting so terrified? I'm lying here on my living room floor and nothing is threatening me. So what is it right now that brings all this fear to me? If I have to take a look at my emotion back then, if I have to take a look at the way I felt, I would say that what I was truly missing in that moment was acceptance. I was not accepting any of it. Honestly, I was still way back in the past, imagining what things would be like at this point here, what I was thinking everything was going to be like. But now I was stuck in this certain situation here. I was stuck with this lack of everything. And it left me, once again, really, really fearful. So in that moment, I knew that I have to practice more acceptance. But doing so is easier said than done. Normally, we're really easy to accept. We actually find it easy to go into a state of acceptance. But getting to that place can be really, really tricky. So what I did in that moment as I was lying there on my living room floor was try to create perspective through awareness. Sometimes the mind just keeps racing and bringing awareness back, centering ourselves around something tangible can be the very first step. It's not the final picture, but it can be the very first step. So if you find yourself being in this situation here sometimes, maybe you find yourself being very fearful of what's to come, try and practice this very simple technique here. Maybe as you're sitting, lying down, standing, doesn't matter, but try to take a deep inhale. Inhale through the nose, breathe into your belly, breathe into your chest, and breathe in to your back. And let go here with a long exhale. Try and do that again. So breathe in through your nose, breathe into your belly. Let your belly expand. Breathe into your chest. And breathe in to your back as well. And let go here with a long exhale as well. Now centering ourselves around something very tangible as our breath here is really, really crucial. Maybe you noticed that when you get home from work sometimes and you open the door to a completely messy house, nothing is in place, everything is upside down because either you left it in a mess or your kids turned your house around. What is the first thing you do before you get into work? You take a short breath, right? And then you begin working. It's kind of the same here, except that you focus more on the breath here. This is going to create awareness. It's going to create perspective. And it's going to be much easier for you to create acceptance around the certain challenge that you're currently experiencing. Now, reaching a state of acceptance can be really, really tricky. I know for a fact because I had struggles during this year here. But I also know that there are tangible tools that we can actively use to gain more acceptance over a longer period of time. Although it's hard to feel and practice acceptance, we can actually train our mind to be practicing more of it subconsciously. And if you want this in your life, if you want to be able to be more acceptant generally, I really want to help you. I'm going to offer 10 free consultations on how to gain more acceptance in your life. That means that the two of us will sit down in a free consultation and talk about the right tools and the right method that you can use in order to gain more acceptance. Normally, our lack of acceptance is based upon a few notions, thoughts, and certain habits. And by simply taking a closer look at them together, we can find out the right solution for you. Take so great care of yourself and know that there's not so much to be fearful about. What is truly fearful is our lack of acceptance. Have a great day and take care.